Welcome to this evening's reaction to college football.
And that's where we bring out Syracuse quarterback Garrett Schrader, a big kid, a physical kid, someone that's had success against Virginia Tech in this series.
He has, and he plays the game in an exciting way. He plays with this tough attitude. He's going to throw his body around out there on the field. Coaching staff talking about, hey, we even try to get him to calm down sometimes and not go as crazy running the ball and taking the hits. But he's going to play the game hard and physical.
And these teams last met 2021, 5 total TDs in a victory. Schrader on first down to throw. Pocket collapses. He can't get it off. He throws it to the left. It'll be interesting to see if his knee was down.
It could be intentional.
Florida transfer, their sack leader coming off the edge.
Excuse my perfect one. Sorry about that.
Loss of down. Second down.
So I called intentional
grounding on Schrader.
But the grade up, you saw in the replay there, the grade up and under move, they're trying to chip him, and the tackle's got to settle inside on that because he knows he has running back help on the outside. But Twan put the little move on him, came inside, and caused the pressure.
This Virginia Tech defense averaging just over 3 sacks per game. That's tied for second in the ACC. So behind the chains is the talented young running back LaQuint Allen, and we have a second flag on the play.
This is going to be a holding penalty.
Holding. Offense, number 63. Penalty is half the distance to the goal. Second down.
So that's Chris Blyce, the left guard. And if you're drawing coming up out of a bye week in your first 2 plays, not how you do it if you're the orange.
Well, and they're running the counter scheme. You see him pulling right here, and all of a sudden he just grabs him going around. Doesn't need to get grabbed. Just kick him out, run through that block. Don't use your hands, run through it. Get away with it, but not where you want to be, right in front of this student section on first and forever if you're Syracuse.
2 plays, 2 penalties, pressure comes, set up the screen to Allen, incomplete. Now 3rd and 28 after Kelly Lawson provided the pressure.
This is where you start. When both teams talked about wanting to start fast, you're Virginia Tech here. You defer as a coach. You put the defense on the field. This is about a dream start. Put them down in front of your student section with a 3rd and long to start the game. Look for a real conservative call from Syracuse here.
Design run for Schrader. Trying to get back anything he can. Conservative that was. And a 3 and out for the Orange. Darren Canteen and Alan Tisdale there in the tackle. And if you're on that Syracuse side as the head coach, you're unhappy after the bye week, and that's how you start off.
Yeah, you come out and you come out with play 1 and you give up almost a sack, the intentional grounding, the holding penalty, the silliness. You got to just settle everybody down, though. The electric atmosphere that we're in right now, just calm everybody down, settle, and come back, get the next series going.
All right, Jack Stonehouse to punt, Jalen Lane, Tucker Holloway, back deep. That's going to be Holloway at 40, has a crease, closed quickly, close to the 50-yard line, tackled by Marlowe Wax, up to 47, and a return of 10. We mentioned it during the open, Coach, Kyron Drones. Now the starting quarterback for Virginia Tech. He started his first game against Rutgers. So his 6th career start, and they have finally found some momentum and a rhythm with this offense.
He has, and he's really starting to play some with confidence. And the coaching staff finding what he does well, making the reads and making the plays that he's comfortable with.
They show him too in the backfield. Drones got to throw on first down. He's got an arm and overthrows his intended receiver. One Felton, covered by Johnson.
And they ran the deep cross here, going to take a play-action shot, get great field position, and you're going to see Drones goes to the post, wants to take the shot. He's got the crosser coming open. Should have checked that down underneath, hit the crosser for the explosive play instead of going for the home run on the post with safety back.
It's incomplete. 2nd down. Drones can do this. He's a physical
right there. But now he's kind of into the flow of the game, getting comfortable with how the flow of the action's going.
Off a career high against Wake Forest last time out before the bye. Third down, good opportunity here, and he brings it to the outside, does two. Forced out by Jason Simmons Jr. in the transfer from North Carolina A&T. He has been a gift for the Hokies. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Yeah, you saw him right there. Tootin gets the ball. They have penetration up the field, but he starts scooting Tootin around him right there, putting the Jets on down the sideline, outrunning the penetration and turning the corner.
Looks like a double pass. Jalen Lane looked at it, still keeps it and goes downfield. Good recognition by Derek McDonald of the Syracuse defense. They set that up for Lane to go downfield.
Yeah, I love they're coming out with a very aggressive script right now. The Virginia Tech team is.
I'm here for it.
Hey, like we said, they've got a little bit of momentum going in the league right now. They're feeling good about where they are. They're going to be aggressive.
5 fresh players for the Orange defense. Play fake for Drones. Dangerous throw caught by Felton and immediately popped by that rover position, Justin Barron, and a gain of 2.
Justin Barron's their playmaker, and if you're going to play the rover position in Rocky Long's defense, you are the guy they're going to call on. We'll be seeing him making plays all night long. He's the guy that the whole defense is built around being the playmaker.
And if you're football nerds like Coach and I, we'll get into the history of Rocky Long and the 3-3-5 defense with Syracuse and the boys. You see Lane there in motion here on third down, trying to get him the ball a lot tonight.
I think they're good go for it with how aggressive they've been right here. But when you look, and we get into this, there's too many people that hate points. They hate points. Right now, the crowd's into it. You're excited. You had a productive first drive. Let's get points and start with a lead.
The analytics say 4th and 6 or less, you go for it.
Yep.
Chalk went up for the football mind as John Love's going to come on to attempt a 43-yard attempt. A career-long 41 yards, so this would be a new one. Snap clean, kick clean, kick good. And you know what? Love loves points.
He loves points. Analytics doesn't love, but we did.
This makes me so happy. We already thumbed our nose at the analytics. We got points, 3-0 Virginia Tech. You know, Baber's 8th season at Syracuse, Brent Pry, season number 2, and it was great talking to both of these guys because they each wanted the advantage of the bye week and then found out each team had the bye week.
It is, and it is such a huge advantage. They were hoping the other team was going to have to play on the short week this week. But I tell you what, both of these, this is such a big game, and they know this is a turning point of the season for both coaches. They got through the first half of the season. They come away with a bye week in there, refreshed, get everybody back healthy, and they need to make a statement here in the second half.
Kicking game for Virginia Tech gives them a 3-0 lead early in the first quarter. You know, we had touched on Syracuse and their start to the season. Got out quickly to a 4-0 start. But then, Coach, they hit that gauntlet of a schedule, 3 in a row, Clemson, UNC, Florida State. 3 straight losses, all 3 in conference.
Yeah, to top 20 teams. And, you know, that has been the tough part for him. And you look at it, and that's where Dino said he put it, like, we got them all together. They put it all to bed and said, hey, that's behind us. The second half of the season starting. Let's get to where we need to be.
And another penalty on the Syracuse offense.
Ball start. Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty. First down.
So 3 penalties in 4 plays.
And the frustrating things on these are not effort penalties. These are avoidable penalties right now. The false start, mental errors, the hold when you didn't need to. These are things right now. You see the crowds having an effect on this Syracuse team.
So 1st and 15. The give to Allen. Can't second quarterback recruit. Playing well at the tight end position, brings up third down after a game of 3. So, coach, another third and long situation.
You got to go for it here. Now, you have a veteran quarterback in Schrader. You're getting your third 8 to 10 call where you feel confident right now. You got to take a shot to move the sticks here.
They do just that. Take a shot for a little bit more, and it's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back 3-and-outs for Schrader in this offense. We talked about the struggles in the last 3 games, Coach. Just 3 touchdowns in the last 3 games combined.
And they started really fast in their 4-0 streak. And the coaches talk about it. They jumped out to big first quarter leads, scoring a lot of points in the first quarter. Virginia Tech knew that. They said, we have got to start fast. Do not give them any momentum. And you see it. That's what they've been able to do so far.
Tucker Holloway, 15.7 yards per punt return, leads the ACC. He would make Joey Galloway happy. And he catches every punt.
It's such a huge thing. They catch a punter. If you're a punt returner out there as a high school kid, catch the ball. Most important thing.
Thursday Night College Football is brought to you by Taco Bell.
Son, you are staring at your future.
All season long, sections across the country competing to be the Taco Bell Live Moss Student Section of the Year. Download the Taco Bell app to learn more. And I'll tell you what, this student section showed up early tonight, an hour before kickoff. The one student section was packed. They went into the overflow. You see Kyron Jones starting today, coming out with another shot play to start this series out. That's 2 straight series coming out on play intent, trying to take a shot down the field, looking for some more explosive plays. That's been a big part for them.
10. We can work on your Live Moss student.
Yeah.
Can you read a little bit?
I have to jump in over this.
You did. Good save. Second and 10. Big run, Virginia Tech off the left side. That is Bayshaw Tootin. As we take a look at tonight's impact players presented by Whole Foods Market.
And these guys come out, the impact players right now, you come out right now. With Quentin Allen and Syracuse, they need to get it going. He's their best player. With Justin Barrett, the rover position, if this defense is going to be the guy. Let's watch Jalen Lane. We talked to their coaches. He's a guy that they want to get the ball. He's in the slot. You're going to see a motion in the backfield. They're going to try to use him in the front game, the pass game. We saw APR on defense in that opening play getting pressure.
And 2 run, good for a first down. Drones looks to throw again. On the run, I mean, I tell you what, he threw that on the run incomplete. Intended for Lane. Von Thompson on the coverage.
The big confident thing, though, you're seeing from Virginia Tech early, they want to take shots against this defense. This defense is built on pressure and man coverage. The key to doing and taking shots, if you're going to be incomplete, though, is the success they're having on second down. And that's what they've been able to do so far, is have success on second down. That allows you to keep taking shots on front.
Right now,
Give to Tootin. Again, he is getting yards by the chunk. They call him a complete back, but they want to limit some of his touches. That sounds funny, but they seem like a sports car. And now Pilots gets up there, they need to give him a break from time to time.
Yeah, you see him going 10. You're watching the quarter, looking, trying to get a quick quarterback run.
So 3rd and 1. Good shot across the middle. First down, Hokies. That was Dawan Lofton. And a gain of 12.
And I think this is an RPO. You see empty, you don't always see it in an RPO. They filled up the box. He had man coverage on the one to the outside. Throw the slant. If they walk out, you can see quarterback run. They don't. Throw the slant.
So another good drive going here for the Hokies. Tootin as they give it to Malachi Thomas, the physical of the two running backs. Was banged up a lot last year, but he's starting to get healthy. They like this running back tandem and what they both bring.
And they feel with Malachi Thomas coming in to be able to give Tootin a breather every once in a while. And he's back. He was missed last year with injuries. He's a guy they're excited about, can really get back and take off a little bit more of that workload off of Tootin.
Lane in motion. Looks to get it to it. Drones cuts back. Good recognition out of Drones to pick up some yardage. Derek McDonald there on the tackle and a gain of 5.
And these are all the different zone reads and quarterback power reads and things that the coaches got into that Drones gives that they weren't getting with Grant Wells earlier in the year before he got injured. And that's the part of the game that Drones brings that has changed this offense.
So Thomas still in the backfield, 2nd and 5. And a good job there by the Orange defense. Physical tackle, Braylon Ingram. For no gain, bringing up 3rd and 5.
That's the nose tackle right there. Getting off a block, making a play. Rocky Long said that the 3 biggest players are the nose tackle, middle linebacker, and the rover in the middle. The middle of the defense is what this is all based on. And those guys have to perform well for them to be successful defensively.
Transfer from Alabama. 9th play of the drive for the Hokies. Tootin in the backfield. Left side of Drones. Cuts across. Tootin. 1st down Hokies. Marlowe whacks. Brings him down.
And you see on the replay right here, they run a little wham play right there with the line. You see the tight end coming back, whamming back to the defensive lineman. Great separation in the middle of the defense. Dude does a good job getting his foot around and getting upfield.
Thomas is back. Hits to Thomas. He looks like he's going to throw. He does! Touchdown, Virginia Tech. DeQuan Felton. And what a game so far for offensive coordinator Tyler Bowen. He is deep in that playbook early on tonight.
He has opened it up right now. They're taking shots down the field. That's their 2nd trick play they've called so far. A whole new look, some stuff coming off the bye week, new things that Syracuse defense hasn't seen, and they're letting it go here tonight.
Extra point is good. 10 plays, 69 yards. 4 minutes and 16 seconds off the clock in Virginia Tech. I said something feels right about them on Thursday night, and boy, they showed up to the party early. 10-0 Hokies. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. You know, Coach, we had talked about how this offense under Drones has allowed them to do other things. Because coming into this game, they were 12th in scoring. They were 12th in rushing. They were 9th in passing. Right now, we've got Virginia Tech up 10-0 first quarter. In fact, 16 to...
Got it. Let's take a look back at this touchdown right now. And you see what they do. It's the motion by Jalen Lane coming across that creates the room for Miles Farmer. Eyes on him. You see a little bit of confusion coming to communication. He steps up, and then no one's back in the middle of the field off the toss. Both safeties come up the field. The corner bad eyes off the stop block, and it's an easy throw. The motion created the confusion for the play.
So how does Syracuse get something going now offensively? They've gone 2 3-and-outs. Up until that play, they had 3 total yards.
They got to stick with the plan. It's 10-0. You're on the road. They're going to be confident. You have a veteran quarterback in Garrett Schrader. You got to put it a little bit on him to go and make a throw shoulder to avoid a targeting penalty there. But really good effort. You see this defense flying around. That's what you want to see the D lineman chase plays down.
Garrett Schrader just has to be shaking his head. And a great punt. Just punting Holloway back to his 15. Holloway and crease. What a return by Holloway. No flags. We talked about how he leads the conference. 15.7 yards per average. That's going to go up. Special team Virginia Tech Thursday night in offense.
Yeah, and that's what he is. He's one of the top punt returners in the country. Not just, we talk about him catching the punt, but his ability to make returns and make things happen out there on the field. And what happens is Stonehouse is one leads as 11 punts at 50-plus yards in the field. And outkicked his coverage. And when you do that against a guy that's comfortable like Holloway, he can make you pay.
Punt of 55, a return of 56. To this point, everything going right for the home team. The visiting team is just trying to find their footing here early on.
Yeah, and this is.
That's Jack Stonehouse, the punter.
Some friendly fire right there.
He's grabbing his knee.
I like to see that right there. See it get planted, but then again, they're not used to being in those contact positions. They're rolled up on a little bit by his own player.
Yeah, typically when a punter's involved in the tackle, he's the last line of defense between that and a touchdown. And Holloway almost broke one there. Take another look.
They got caught up underneath him right there a little bit. Let's hope he's all right, helping him off right now.
Stonehouse had to be
That's a loss because he's one of the best punters in the country right now. You saw it on lap, his ability to flip the field with a strong leg.
transferred in from Missouri. We're talking about 46.1 yards per punt. That leads the ACC. Special teams in a game like this are going to be so crucial, and right now the edge to Virginia Tech. Field goal, 56-yard punt return, and great field position to start this drive. They're going to throw the reverse. To Turner Bradshaw. Tries to get around the corner. He found a crease for a minute. Xavier Turner Bradshaw at a gain of 9.
And you see this in the bye week, they must have said, hey, we have some plays in this playbook we haven't been using right now. We're gonna go call them early on the play sheet. They just sit down in this script and say, let's roll them all out here. They've run the toss pass, the double pass, the double reverse. They've got them all going right now.
I have a feeling Bo and went to each player like, hey, each of you name a play you want to run, and we'll run it. And they have. Tooting off the right side. That'll be a first down for the Hokies, down to Harry.
Guys, Justin Barron, after that last Virginia Tech offensive possession, went back to the locker room. I didn't appear to see what was wrong with him, but obviously that's a major loss for the Syracuse defense.
Yeah, you already saw Harry at the club on his injured hand, so he was already playing kind of banged up, as Miles Farmer now will take over that all-important rover position. First and 10 for Tech. Situated number 15. Jalen Lane in motion. Throws to Lane. Minimum gain for him, and that's Farmer. Just mentioned he's now in that rover position with Barron off the field.
Yeah, and he was the leading tackler in Nebraska last year, so he's played a lot of football, experienced, still learning this system, but when you're going to play that rover position in this defense, you have got to make plays.
Shooting off the right side, and now Syracuse defense able to get in the backfield for no gain, and Mark Sparrow there. And you get the feeling, Coach, right now, a field goal for this Orange defense would be a victory based on how and where this drive started.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that would be a great stop for Syracuse on defense, give momentum. They've been playing on their end of the field the let's look here. Again, I think Virginia Tech, they're going to spread it out with a possible RPO when you have an athletic quarterback.
Syracuse right now, Coach. What are you scripting to get Schrader in this offense in any type of rhythm?
Well, you have to get something that you know is going to be, you feel is going to be a completion. Whether it's a screen pass, a quick wide receiver screen, a swing screen to the running back, something that's going to get him into the flow of things. Then they got to stick and get the ball to LaQuint Allen, their guy.
That's Allen on first down. He can't get out of that Virginia Tech defense grasp. Fell Darius Payne, another Nebraska transfer, and that's a loss of 1.
And that's what they're going to have to find something outside right now. They got to get the ball out to the perimeter a little bit for some of these playmakers and quick throws out to the perimeter.
Incomplete, different page. Schrader looking for Damian Alford.
And Alford sat down and Schrader thought he was going to break out. They are completely out of sync. And someone needs, when you're in these situations, someone needs to step up to make something happen. You expect it to be the
Another 3rd and long. More pressure. Down goes Schrader. A team that came in tied for the lead in sacks. Josh Fuga, C.J. McCray. That's the 2nd sack of the night. And it's all working right now for Virginia Tech.
Just nowhere to go down the field with the ball for Schrader right now. They're all over these routes of the Syracuse wide receivers. And then they understand Schrader's ability to scramble. Great job filling the pass lanes and not letting him escape.
New punter into the game after the injury to Stonehouse. And actually does a nice job getting that thing to roll beyond the 25-yard line. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Virginia Tech will get the ball. Huge triple header. View Saturday on ABC and the ESPN app. Starts number 4, Florida State. 10 taking on Wake Forest at noon Eastern. Then Texas hosting BYU in Austin. End of the day, Coach Prime and the Buffaloes at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. A nice lineup the final weekend of October as chaos looms in college football. First down for Drones in the offense. Chilton off the left side. He has been effective here in the first quarter. And after a gain of 10 in the first down, it's Chilton slow to get up.
Injury timeout.
13 seconds left. They're going to use the injury timeout here.
Yeah. A couple guys shaking up there. I think these guys, Johnson, jogging off the field right here for Syracuse. It's jogging. It looks like he's going to be all right. 2, now everybody just rolled up on. Physical football right there.
And Tootin in the first quarter, 7 carries, 54 yards.
Tootin's done a great job of outrunning the defense. Some of the plays they've done, you've seen Syracuse players around him. You think, okay, how's he going to get around? And he's put on the gas, and he's scooting right around.
So we figured that would be the final play of the first quarter. Indeed it is. As Virginia Tech storms out of the gates on their 36th Thursday night game here on ESPN. Right now, all Hokies, 13-0. Second quarter in Blacksburg coming up next. Start of the second quarter, 13-0. Virginia Tech down to Harry.
Coach, what do you guys need to do moving forward to get this offense going?
First thing is we've got to get our run game going. The throwing game's a throwing game. We can run the ball, these guys. We've got to get that going. This is a hostile crowd. We got to settle down so we can get back into this game.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach Harry, thank you. That's Thomas, tackled by Wax after a gain of 1. Remember, just prior to the end of the first quarter, Chilton went down with an injury. We'll keep an eye on him as Syracuse offense, as you see there, has struggled mightily. Not the case here for the Hokies. So 2nd and 9 after Thomas for 1. Drones able to escape. Just throws that out of bounds down to Harry.
Guys, the frustration is certainly settling in here down on the Syracuse sideline after that last offensive possession. Dan Villari kicked a chair. You had a couple of offensive linemen slamming helmets, so we'll see if they're able to get it together here moving forward.
Harry, thank you. We'll get to those offensive struggles when they have the ball again. But right now, they need their defense to get off the field 3rd and 9. Drones. Deep. Dropped by Gregory Delane. However, flag on the play.
The late flag right there. Looks like Drones thought he had a free play with offside, so that's why he took the shot. The flag came late.
Offside. Defense number 2. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
That cuts a 3rd and 9 down to 3rd and 4.
And that's the frustration level right now. Making mistakes, hurting themselves. And a 3rd and 4 with the Drones is not a situation you want to be in because the entire playbook's open for him as a quarterback with the ability of him to run the ball.
Quick shot to the outside to Lane. And, Coach, that's every bit of the difference of that penalty because they only threw a 5-yard pass. That was good enough for a first down.
Yeah, and those are the situations you want to be in. It goes from a defensive advantage on 3rd and 9 to an offensive advantage on 3rd and 4. The whole playbook's open. Little quick game. With the Drones' ability to run, you have to keep your eye on him. A quick little throw, get the ball out before the defense is ready. And you get the first down, move the chains, keep the drive alive.
Syracuse doing some substitutions. Ball at the 46, Lane in motion. Drones is going to keep it.
this is the element he brings to the offense. You see him right here. Lane, the explosive receiver, comes on the fake. A zone read, they're reading the defensive end, and gets up the field with Lane. He keeps the ball.
Here comes tempo. Drones. End zone. Contact. No flag. Quan Felton, Isaiah Johnson both going at it. It falls incomplete.
Yeah, they're battling out here a little bit. I see Johnson. You see him turn back right there. If he turns back to play the ball, the official's going to give him the benefit of the doubt with both guys hand fighting, hand checking. Good job turning his head to go look at the ball. Let him get away with some physicalness on the outside.
Injured Virginia Tech player on the field. Step aside, ladies. On right as he was taken immediately off the field on the injury report.
Yeah, and you just look at him here. He's on the block. And just a leg whip right there. Guys flying around on the field trying to make tackles, sometimes back to the play. You see it right there. He just gets leg whipped. Coming in by Chase Simmons, the DN.
So 3rd and 13. Drones. Good job recognizing coverage, but a better job by Marlowe Wax bringing him down because there was space over there on the left side of the field.
That's what Syracuse. This is what Syracuse needs. Is their playmakers. Wax is the leader of this defense. Their middle linebacker right there. And you see him playing a spy right now on Drones. He's there spying on him, waiting and watching him, eyeing the whole time. And that's what you want. Spy on him. When he takes off the run, you close the gap and you make the tackle.
John Love onto attempts. 39-yard field goal attempt for his 3rd. There is no college kicker situation here in Blacksburg.
We love Love out here right there. We love points. We love Love.
Love is money. Love is right. Love is good. 16-0 Hokies. You know, we talked about Virginia Tech on Thursday night. We're flashing back to 1999. Corey Moore and welcoming you to the Terror.
I'll tell you what, we had to prepare for Corey Moore. You want a scary thought as an offensive coach? How are you protecting the edge with Corey Moore coming off that edge? And then not only right there, the strip sack with the touchdown. He'll put you into a punting situation. He's one of the best punt blockers out as well.
How about these luminaries? Bud Foster, legendary defensive coordinator Michael Vick, who really helped put this program on the map. And it all started, they said, we took advantage of the opportunity to build our brand on Thursday nights.
Yeah, and I mean, you get that chance to play in front of a national TV audience. People learn who you are and notice who you are.
Vick's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Tale of 2 offenses tonight. Hokies 4 possessions, 4 scores. Syracuse 4 possessions, 4 3-and-outs.
Oh. You're trying right now. You're trying to dial up a positive play right now of what it is and what you feel great about as a very positive play.
What is that?
I think just throw a quick screen out here for the receiver. Just get a completion, get somebody running in space.
done that over the season. And get him involved to see positive yardage.
That's what they need. And you're telling him, we're putting on you.
35 rushing touchdowns. That's the most among any active FBS quarterback. And that's LaQuint Allen for 3.
And I know Coach Favors wants to commit to the run, but the offensive line has got to help make that happen. They got to make that work up front. Big third down play here.
Schrader sacked. Antoine Powell-Ryland, APR, tied for the lead in the ACC with sacks. My guess now, Coach, he's got the lead by himself.
And he's their guy. We talk about him as the difference maker. You got to be careful leaving him one-on-one on a tackle out here in space with no help. That's what he does well. Look at him use just dipping speed around the edge, chopping the arm down. He has got too much speed coming off that edge, making the sack. He's their playmaker on third down.
Stonehouse back in the game for Syracuse. Holloway, 6 fair catch. Here's our income on featured lineup. NBA doubleheader Friday. Boston Celtics host the Miami Heat, followed by the Warriors and Kings. Mexico City Grand Prix is Sunday afternoon. Next week, Lions host their first Monday Night Football game since 2018 as they take on the Raiders. So, you're welcome. We planned your week for you.
But the Lions have been a surprise this year. They struggled last week, but
They got worked by the Ravens.
They did, but they've been on fire the rest of the season.
Here comes Drone, the offense. 2, no gain.
And a chance for the Syracuse defense right here after flipping the field. Have the opportunity now to create some momentum, try to create a 3 and out, and give their offense good field position to build confidence moving forward.
Noted Justin Barron, he is back on the field, left earlier in the game with an injury. They have any chance of stopping this offense to come back tonight. They're going to be Barron, 2nd and 10. Drones fires that one into the turf, intended for 2. That's kind of the miss that we've talked about with the young quarterback. He's got the capable arm. We know he's very athletic. They said sometimes he'll make the throw that makes it go wild, and sometimes they can throw that goes.
Yeah, some of these you get to your third progression in the read. The young guys, they get excited to make the throw. You got to just reset your feet and check the ball down and make that throw and finish on balance. He kind of rushed himself into that throw.
It's been all on the ground for Virginia Tech and their success tonight. Now 3rd and 10, pin deep. Drones look left, screen set up to Tootin on the other side, makes a couple of men miss, and that was all individual effort by Bashal Tootin. It'll move the chains, 1st down Hokies.
They set up the screen again. It's Lane going in motion to draw eyes in the defense. Little pump fake to him. Slow screen out to Tootin, get the lineman in front. And Tootin all night has made the first guy miss at each level of the defense to move the chains. And that's a big first down for Virginia Tech's offense to keep this live and try to flip the field position.
Isaiah Johnson had a chance to tackle. You see Lane scoop his lane back in. You see Drones keeping. That's how they've been using him tonight on some of that pre-snap eye candy. They run him right in the middle and do so for a gain of 6.
And all the attention so far has been on Lane. And when you run these zone reads, the defense dictates where the ball's going. Syracuse looks like they want to take Lane away on the jet sweeps, but that's going to leave Drones open running the ball up inside.
It's Malachi Thomas, the 1-2 punch working big tonight. And that's Malachi Thomas dragging Johnson with him. And another 1st down. Gain of 14. Riding that captain of the offensive line, Cade Moore, giving a key block.
Yeah, they're controlling this line of scrimmage right now, controlling both lines of scrimmage. And that's really been the difference in the game so far is the line of scrimmage.
second quarter. We have got an all-out Blacksburg beatdown. 6 plays, 93 yards, 5 possessions, 5 scores. This one throws to Felton. It is all Hokies at home. Second quarter, Blacksburg, Virginia Tech. Elijah Clark making matters worse for Syracuse. And we were having one of those commercial break conversations, and the tenor of that conversation, Coach, was we did not see this coming.
Really did not. I thought this was going to be a close battle back and forth with the teams, and we said this is a kind of a kickoff game to the second half of the season, a momentum game for both teams.
Back viewers,
and,
so that's good.
You know, Virginia Tech looks like they're the team that's saying, hey, we are 2-1. We're in contention in the ACC. Our schedule is favorable for us the rest of the way. And Syracuse just has not been able, from the opening snap, been able to get out of their own way on the offensive side of the ball with penalties, mistakes, getting beat up at the line of scrimmage. It's been a rough start for them.
1 first down in the entire first half, midway through the second quarter. Garrett Schrader get anything going. Play clock under 5. They go to the option look to Allen and a gain of 4. Mansour Tulane, number 1 there.
And it's not Virginia Tech's coming out playing some base defense too and just getting after it with their energy running to the football. Now they're getting after it. You see them lining up their base defense right here.
Schrader across the middle of the field. What a hit. Here comes the flag. That was Yamari Hatcher over the middle of the field, and he was absolutely popped by Phillips.
Oh, it's so
Yep.
hard.
And that's just the ones that you can't do right there. You know, I mean, you got to be smarter than that. That's a drop the head.
So Mose Phillips, the 3rd true freshman out of Nashville. They will review for targeting. Let them go through that process and come back. Targeting confirmed. Phillips the 3rd now out for the game, in Syracuse, their deepest penetration in Virginia Tech territory of the night.
Yeah, and you see Hatcher's a defenseless player in the contact right there at the head. Hard to see if it's crown to helmet, but the contact definitely to the head.
And that about checked every box. So what can the Orange do with it? 6:33 until the half. First time we've seen Allen with a little daylight, brought down by Antoine Powell-Ryland down to Harry.
Guys, the transfers down here on the Syracuse sideline talked to Amari Hatcher for a couple of minutes before taking him into the tent. I will keep you updated with anything that we get.
Harry, thank you. Darrell Gill Jr. now in the game, the true freshman out of Texas. Schrader pulls it across the middle. There's a little bit of offense now out of the Orange, and that's Alford. First down, Syracuse, gain of 15.
Injury timeout.
And now Strowman is down for Virginia Tech.
Yeah, this could be a tough loss for him here with Phillips out of the game. He does a good job, turns the shoulder, not with the contact right there. That safety position. Already Phillips gone ejected, and you just see him right here. On the shoulder, so he's okay with this one.
Nasir Peoples, he's been battling injuries throughout the season, so he's been banged up. So the secondary right now for Virginia Tech.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Anytime, a lot of times you see that in the shoulder and
stop viewers. So
they say, what is a stinger? That goes down. It's when you see that the contact on the shoulder and then the head gets caught in sideways going there. Kind of look what happened. Let's hope he'll be healthy and back.
So a couple of positives here for Virginia Tech. He's able to get off the field under his own power. Hatcher leads the medical tent.
Before I wrap this up, make sure you like and subscribe to this reaction.
Yeah, they need to take advantage of it and just slow the momentum down of Virginia Tech and everything go out of this game.
Allen. That was good footwork just to get back to the line of scrimmage. He managed to get a yard out of it.
Dino Babers trying to really commit to this run, even though they've struggled with it all night long. He's stubbornly committing to the run. Their success has come off the RPOs that set up on them.
Jalen Jones now in the secondary for the Hokies.
He's got man-to-man coverage here. Let's see if they take a shot with some of the guys. Secondary banged up.
2nd and 9. Schrader to take a shot. Was trying to hit Allen on the wheel route. Falls incomplete. Pressure by Norrell Pollard. And 3rd and 9 coming up.
Alright, this will do it for here. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Until then, I'll catch you later, everyone. Have a good evening and take care. See, good day and good night, everyone.